So guys, before we get started, don't forget we do have that amazing discount code thanks to Tier 0 Games going on right now. And all you have to do is put in ZWGames5 to get 5% discount on your total order at tier0games.com. The links will be in the description below, so check those out for massive discounts on all your Hidden Summoner needs as well as all your other Yu-Gi-Oh needs. But let's get on with the profile.
What's up YouTube, this is Joe from Zephyr Wargames, and I'm bringing to you guys an update to my Cyber Dark deck profile. Now, this is with a 14 card extra deck, because I'll explain to you what the 15th card will be when it eventually comes out. It's a very fun tech, and you can actually go in many fusion decks, and I'll explain how when I get to it. But this is an update to my build that implemented the Blue Eyes engine, the very unique Blue Eyes engine I had before, but it's now a very fun and interesting twist that keeps the engine alive and just gives Cyberdarks that extra fighting strength that it needs to just take down a lot of decks. So with all that said and done, let's get into it. I do play two copies of the Cyberdarks machines, so two of each, so 2 horns, 2 keels, 2 edge. I just find this is the best ratio for most builds. Even like the 100% pure build, I'd probably still go with this ratio. I think 3 is way too much. You'll just clog with them, considering you need the dragons in the graveyard, which sounds easy enough but can be quite difficult at times, just with the way that the hands go. Trying to maintain board and a hand of a Cyberdarks is quite difficult, and it's purely on the basis that Konami does not want to link these guys to the Cyber Dragons in terms of their support. If they did, and all of the search spells and all of the fusion spells and other cards worked with both Cyberdarks and Cyber Dragons, then Cyberdark would just be complete, in my opinion. Cyber Dragons have amazing support, and I just wish that they all worked with Cyberdarks as well. But Konami just doesn't want to give that to us, which is such a shame. But yeah, with that little rant out the way, as I always seem to go with the Cyberdark decks, I always rant on that. Let's move on with the 3 cannons and 3 claws. Just get the most consistency out of both your machines and your Cyberdark spells. Just literally the most out of that. Now going to the Blue Eyes part, which is 1 Blue Eyes White Dragon and 2 copies of Chaos Max Dragon. That's right, I've gone with the ritual build with Cyberdark. I just think Chaos Max is just a powerhouse on its own, can literally just steal games on his own, just because not many people have ways to get over it. Which fits Cyberdarks perfectly, and just being a big 4,000 attack dragon that you can just equip from graveyard to your Cyberdark dragon, which means that you can, by having the dragons already in your deck to equip to Cyberdark dragon, you can just literally turbo into Cyberdark dragon with no worries whatsoever, knowing you're going to have a big monster to equip to it to get the most attack of your out of your Cyberdark dragon. And I think Chaos Max is perfect for that. It's why the Blue Eyes engine before worked very well with the alternatives. The discarding as well is very handy, and the consistency that can add as well in its own unique way is very strong. So Chaos Max is a wonderful addition to the deck, and at very worst you can just use Chaos Form to just send 2 Cyberdark machines from your hand to make Chaos Max and just get a big monster out. Simple as that. So Chaos Max is a very fun addition to the deck, and having the vanilla Blue Eyes in the deck as well means that you can send it to graveyard and then just banish it off Chaos Form to Ritual Chaos Max instead of having to use from the hand. So with that, that's all the monsters done. Moving on to spells, I do play 2 Cyberdark Infernos and 1 Terraforming. Just having the Terraforming means I can just play only 2 Infernos, not Brick on it. I now have 4 ways to search Inferno, so I can just play less Infernos. For fusion spells, there's obviously the 1 Impact, 1 Overload, and 1 Future Fusion, just to get the fusion spell that I need. So Impact just to go into Cyberdark Dragon easily, Overload to go into Cyber Darkness, and Future Fusion to dump monsters into the graveyard. For the consistency draw spells, now I do play the 3 card of Demise, 2 Allure of Darkness, and 1 card Destruction. This is all your draw spells. Believe it or not, card of Demise does not interfere with the Chaos Max engine, just like it didn't do with the Blue Eyes engine. It's very strange, but they just somehow work quite nicely. You can play card of Demise, dig the card further into a deck by 3 or 2, 2 to 3 cards, set what you need, and then just send the rest to graveyard because you don't mind. Even though you would like to summon Chaos Max, you don't have to. The build does not rely on summoning Chaos Max. You can just dump the giant dragons into graveyard if you draw into them at the end phase, and then you know you got again a big dragon graveyard to equip to Cyber Dark. You can just continue going on with your Cyber Dark as normal. The Allure not only has the Cyber Darks as targets, but now the Chaos Max. So once you ritual summon one, that should be it. You shouldn't have to ritual summon another. And card destruction is just to dump everything and then just redraw a new hand. Get those dead cards out of the hands that you don't need to play. I do play 1 Foolish Bow and 1 Dragon Shrine. Foolish Bow is to send a Cyber Dark machine to the graveyard, as well as a dragon. With Dragon Shrine, you can then send Blue Eyes and a dragon to graveyard. So that way, you're ready with your Chaos form when you draw into it to summon Chaos Max, and then you've also got a low dragon graveyard to equip to your Cyber Dark. 1 Melody of the Awakening Dragons. You only need 1 copy, like I had in the original build. You literally just use this to search 2 Chaos Maxes at once, while also dumping a card to graveyard from your hand that you need. 1 Monster Reborn to revive what you want. And you do play 3 copies of Chaos Form because you can't search Chaos Form unless you play things like Manju or the Impactations, but those will eventually add more bricks. So you just play 3 Chaos Form. You can dump it to graveyard if you need to, and then you just get to the 1 as soon as you can by playing 3 copies, and then you can just go into your Chaos Max. So that's it for the spells. For traps, because it's Cyber Dark, so you have to play traps because Cyber Dark is a stun control deck by heart. You do play the small Solemn Brigade of 1 warning, 2 strikes, and I do play 2 Dynamiscus and 1 Lost Wind. This is a very nice little ratio engine here. By playing Dynamiscus, you can ditch cards from your hand to graveyard to just banish something your opponent controls, and then you got Lost Wind to reduce attacks by half and negate monster effects, so your Cyber Darks can run over things a lot easier. But then you can then trigger Dynamiscus in graveyard to get a body on the board, just for additional protection. It's a very nice little engine. I do like it a lot. Dynamiscus helps you get dead Chaos Forms out your hand as well. Give some use to those. So that's the main deck. Moving on to extra deck. The extra deck is very toolboxy. I just played 2 for Cyber Dark machines. I do play the 2 Cyber Dark Dragons and 1 Darkness. For big, and then for the rest is like just equips and utilities. So 1 Cyber End just for fun, you equip 2 Cyber Darkness. 1 Eternity to give your fusions protection, which is very, very nice. 2 Giant Dragons in the forms of 5-headed dragon and Blue Eyes Ultimate, just for funs. 1 Predator Plant Chimera Ecclesia for the searchings of fusion spells when it's sent to graveyard. 3 copies of Elder Entity Nuts. You won't go into 3, but the extra deck is just so free and just completely up to you. So I play 3 copies of that. I usually play 3 Links and Triple Burst Dragons, a Link Dragon to go into, 1 Rewitch and 1 Cleethorp, just for additional buffs and negations. So now the 15th card will be Lunalight Saber Dancer, because Lunalight Saber Dancer has a graveyard effect, which is you can banish it to add 3,000 attack points to a fusion monster you control. So you can see what you can just do here. You can just equip Claw to a Cyber Dark attack and just send Saber Dancer from your extra to graveyard, so that when you do go into your Cyber Dark Dragon, if you equip 5-headed dragon to Cyber Dark Dragon while you have 5 monsters in graveyard at the very least, just being all the Cyber Darks, that is 6,500. Add the Saber Dancer buff to that, making 9,500 attack points to your Cyber Dark Dragon. And if you have Rewitch in play as well, that's 10k on one monster for one attack. It is absolutely insane. So Saber Dancer will be added to this deck, and you can actually then put Saber Dancer in other fusion decks as well, being like Cyber Dragons if you wanted to go down a more fusion based route. You can play like extra burial goods as well to send Saber Dancer from your extra to graveyard. Saber Dancer is going to be a very, very fun tech card to play with for fusion decks. I can see going down in the future, even in Fight Furs as well. It's going to be absolutely fun to play with. So, well, that's done, guys. Leave your comments down below what you think of Cyber Darks, what you think of this build. Would you play it? Would you not? Do you like the way that I've gone with it? This is something I don't see anyone else do with Cyber Darks. And in all the times of playing Cyber Darks, and all the months and even years of playing Cyber Darks, the Blue Eyes variant has been the most successful variant I've ever played. It's just so consistent. Strangely enough, with card demise and everything, it just works well for me, and I like how it's gone down now with the additions of Blue Eyes, Chaos Max, wherever he is hiding. Chaos, where are you? There he is. With the additions of Blue Eyes, Chaos Max Dragon. So you could call this Cyber Dark Chaos or Chaos Cyber Dark. Up to you. So, as always, guys, like, comment, subscribe to the channel. And until next time, as always, happy dueling.
What's up, YouTube? Thanks for watching that video. I hope you liked it. If you did, hit that like button, and of course don't forget to hit that big red subscribe button in the bottom left hand corner and the notification bell so you don't miss out on anything. We've got more deck profiles, duels, pack openings and many more Yu-Gi-Oh videos coming up for you all year round, so don't forget to stay tuned for all of that. Thanks, and as always, guys, happy dueling.